Hi everyone, we're here at Taylor Vinters Zebra Project. We just had a brilliant session on the 21st century workplace, and I'm here with Ben Willmott, who's Head of Public Policy at CIPD. And Ben, I want to ask you about the UK Working Life Survey that you've just produced. Could you just give us some highlights about that, please?
Sure. Yeah, we published our survey recently, and it's based on a representative sample of 6,000 people in employment in the UK. And what it does is really highlight the subjective nature of job quality. So, for example, if we look at atypical working, for example, temporary workers and zero-hours contract workers in the sample were as likely to say they're satisfied with their jobs as permanent employees. But what's different is what drives that job satisfaction. So, for example, temporary and agency workers are more likely than permanent employees to say that they are satisfied with their work-life balance. They're more likely to say that work has a net positive impact on their mental and physical health, and they're less likely to say they are subject to excessive pressure. But on the other hand, they are less satisfied with their job security than permanent employees, and they're less likely to be able to benefit from access to training, development and progression opportunities. I think what that shows is, it very much depends on, where individuals are in their life, in their working lives, what are their individual circumstances. That will decide what is important to them in terms of job quality. So I think that was an interesting finding. What it shows really, I think, is that rather than contract type, it's management quality and capability that drives job quality. And I think the other really interesting findings, two of them, I think, if I just draw out, one is that if you're going to try and improve job quality, the first thing you should do is try and focus on improving the well-being of your staff. And the second thing you should do is to try and maximise the opportunities for training and development opportunities, particularly for those in more junior roles. But the report's on our website, and it's got lots of insight in the different aspects of job quality.
Okay, I'm going to do a slightly mean thing now, because you mentioned two things there. So I'm interested in the one thing that you think would make somewhere a great place to work. We talked a lot about employee engagement in the panel session today. So if you could choose one of those two things, what would you focus on?
I suppose from the research, line management capability comes out really strongly. But I think the challenge with that is, good line management can't exist in a vacuum. It needs to be supported by the right culture. It needs to be supported by senior leaders who also value investment in people. But I think if it's one thing, if you can train your line managers so that they lead people in a way that supports their engagement and well-being, then I think that's probably where I'd concentrate.
Brilliant. Ben, thanks very much.